Guest getting ready to join us. Got to get my stuff together. All right, there we go. Turn my sound back up. Here we go. All right, big shout out to everybody joining us. We just waiting on our special guest to join us. It'll be 1 second. I don't know. Did you guys check out that Zereaux Ergashev card? Trying to see if my man hit. If he won that fight. If he won that fight, we won some good money. So that's what we about to find out. All right, I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get my guy in here for the chat. For this live stream, this special episode of the 13th round. So let's check and see if we hit that bet earlier. I don't think it hit. Let me see. So, John, where you at? Now, I'm trying to see. I got a 2-leg. I know one of the legs hit. Oh, we still up. That's right. We still up. I don't believe Zereaux Ergashev has fought yet. We're waiting on our special guest to join us. Moments away from getting started. Have y'all noticed that the zone has been having like issues lately? Like, that's crazy. Every time you try and watch a fight, either they got the sound out, the video ain't working. All right, I think we got some action. What sound with it?
It's pop.
What's popping, baby? How you?
I'm all right, man. Bless. How you
Yes,
doing?
Sir. Yes, sir, man. Shit, look like you on weight already.
Man, fuck no.
A lot of work left to do, huh?
Yeah, that part. That's the part right there. Cutting that weight whenever it's time to cut that fucking weight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when they make you work for your money right there. Shit, that's when you're earning.
The fight, the fun, the fucking diet. That make it question your damn career choice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you that right introduction the way that we supposed to do it here. Fight fans. This is the 13th round. When we discuss all things boxing, boxing. And this afternoon, this evening, stepping into the 13th round, we have a man whose professional record stands at 19 wins, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Crescent City's homegrown, very own Jeremy Zero Tolerance Hill. What's down with it, champ?
Yes, I like that. Show on fire.
Yes, sir. I got to bring it to you right, man. Get you in that boxing spirit. Man, so we're gonna go ahead and lock in and get started, man. If you don't mind, I just really want to know, how did Jeremy Hill get into the sport of boxing?
Long story short, I always had an interest in it, but never knew about it. Being offered in New Orleans, and after high school, really, as soon as I graduated, I met my first trainer because he stayed next door to my auntie, who got me started in boxing, and then from there I just fell in love with it. Like
your auntie got you started. Who got you started? Your auntie or your trainer?
No, my trainer, not my auntie.
Okay. All right,
he just stayed next door to her, but my little cousins was boxing under him. And so I was like, man, fuck, I didn't know that. Like, what's up? I'm trying to get on. Right. And he was like, all right, well, let's see what you got. Come on. And fuck, once I went, I never stopped.
All right. So let me ask you this. Around what age were you? And is that gym still around in New Orleans?
So it never was a gym.
Okay.
It was just like wherever he went, I went.
Man, the gym really in your heart, though.
Huh?
I said the gym is really in your heart.
Oh yeah. Once I wrapped my hands up for the first time, I was like, this where the fuck I need to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come from playing football and all that. I played defense, so I always was a contact person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once that didn't go like you planned it, you know what I'm saying? And then I just wasn't one to sit behind no desk job. Plus I knew how to fight. Like I knew how to street fight. So like, fuck it, I'm about to start boxing. And then I realized, like, man, like this is the most mano sport you could have. Like, man, I can't blame this person for fucking up and not make me look bad. If I you know what I'm saying, if I get beat up, I get beat up. But other than that, nigga, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I started late. Nigga, I started training 19. My first amateur fight, I was 20 years old.
You a grown ass man.
Pretty much.
Man, you done made a lot of damn progress. Shit, in a few years. So you haven't been boxing them about 11, 12, 13 years. Not even that long.
Probably about 10. I'm only 30.
Yeah, right. You're about 10 years.
Hey, about 10 years.
Man, that's crazy, man. So tell me about your upbringings in the sport of boxing as far as your amateur career is concerned. And well, we already talked about the gym, but like as far as your amateur career is concerned, did you travel a lot fighting, or did you kind of stay close to home in New Orleans, or New Orleans, Biloxi area fighting?
No. I moved around. I did. So with my first trainer, Chaz, I still talk to him to this day. We did a lot of like Louisiana State Golden Gloves, and like we did a lot of the local circuit. I think the furthest tournament he took me to was one in Texas. I forgot the name of it, but this one I was early. And then once he got to a point to where he felt like, I'm getting past his threshold, he couldn't take me no further, which I respected him for. He passed me on to who I've been with since then for the past 8 years. My daughter 8, yeah, he handed me over to Coach Toby, and Coach Toby, I done fought across America with Toby. I made it to number 4 in the world. I mean, number 4 in America in my amateur in my 140 weight class.
Shit, I know. I ain't surprised.
I won ringside. I fucking won Mississippi Golden Gloves. I was everywhere.
So at what point in your amateur career did you know it was time to turn pro, or when did that, what like kind of turn that light on for you to turn professional in the sport of boxing?
my last tournament, we was doing. I made it to. We did regionals I fought against Delonte. I lost to Delonte in the finals, like literally
Okay.
in the championship. And then, but the last two move on to the next
Yeah,
whatever.
the next level, basically.
Yeah,
Next tier. Right.
right. So I was in. I think the regionals was in Tennessee, and then the finals was in Dakota.
Oh, you went way up north.
Like, yeah, and I
Close to
ended up fighting.
Colorado, yeah.
I, I fought. I was gonna meet Delonte again, but before I fought Delonte, my first fight I won. I forgot to do a name because during that time, a lot of shit in the amateurs is politics is throughout boxing on every level.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Politics throughout boxing on every level. And at the time, I was competing with because I fought Frank Martin. I was competing with Frank Martin, Delonte. Man, what's your boy name? Fredu Rojas. If y'all know who Freddie
Yeah,
Rojas.
Rojas, yeah.
Yeah, so these was the top dogs. And Charlie Sheehy. That's why I lost to in the championship.
Come on.
Charlie Sheehy. Yeah. And so that's after that I was like, because me and Charlie fight to me and Delonte fight was good, but Delonte caught me with a flash knockdown. But after that, when I fought Charlie and I felt like me and my coach felt like, we had the better rounds, but he was already part of that USA program and they gave it to him. We was like,
Oh
what,
yeah,
fuck it, at this
you gotta stomp him out. You got to nail him to the damn
yeah.
canvas. It's gonna be him.
You see what I'm saying? And coming from Louisiana, nobody knew who the fuck coming from New Orleans. Nobody knew who I
Right.
was. Real talk. Everybody used to be like, who is it? Because we didn't have no shirts and none of that. We just went, pack clothes and go. You see what I'm saying? So they was like, who? And then we was the only one from with me and Silky at the time. But Sean had already done, and he was fighting at 178 in the amateur. So he had already done established. But anyway, so after that, we was like, you know what? It's time to go pro. Ain't no more trying for nothing else. You don't one ringside, like it don't make no sense to try and win no other tournaments or wait for another 4 years for the Olympics. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn pro. At the time I was 22, some shit like that.
Yeah. All right.
Man,
All right. So we're gonna get to that. I want to tell you this right quick because I heard you say something like when y'all went amateurs, y'all just show up to these shows, y'all ain't have no shirts. So I'm gonna tell you something as an amateur trainer, amateur boxing trainer, what I see, man, you would hear people say when you go to these shows, you see these kids with all this winning gear. Well, shit, they the cream of the crop. Man, we went to a show. One of them Sugar Bird tournaments, right? Sugar
I
Bird.
won that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you went to Sugar Bird before. Okay, yes sir.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, the hardest hitter I ever seen. That boy ain't had no shirt. This boy ain't had no boxing shoes or nothing. He got in the ring. I can't believe they let him. I ain't know you get in the ring with tennis shoes on. First time I seen it. He had on boxing. The boy looked like he was just released. He had on boxing. He had on boxing trunks, a wife beater, and some tennis shoes. Man, that boy got in there and rolled some shit out. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause look,
Real
when you
talk.
watch,
He probably was built, huh? Bitch probably
yeah.
was built.
Say, when you watch it, like when you at them shows and you watch, say if you got a late fight, you watching these early fights, you might be with your fighter, you might be with the coaches, y'all just kind of saying shit. I like Red Corner. I think Red Corner gonna get this.
Yeah, shit like that. Low key scouting.
Man, that boy got in the ring. I seen the look on his face, and people were laughing at him because his outfit. But I say, if he ain't about to knock somebody out, he about to try. But shit, the boy, I don't know how far he done got in boxing, but I'm telling you, them jabs sound like he was slapping the wall with a baseball bat. That boy was cracking. So you saying that shit? Them kids that you see coming like that, they hungry. They hungry, and you can't underestimate them. You can't judge a book by its cover. So let's get into your professional career. You went pro in 2018. And you went on to go on a 14-fight win streak with 9 knockouts in those 14 fights. what was your favorite, not just those first 14 fights, but in your career, what was your favorite knockout?
As to like to this day?
Mm-hmm. As at this very moment, what is the knockout that just stands out? If you had to pick one to show, if you had to meet a stranger and say, "Hey, I box and I put shit up," if you had to pick a knockout to show them, which one would it be?
Come on now, you know it. You know which one that is.
Come on, I gotta ask.
You
Everybody might not have seen it, man.
you know
We talking about Mark Davis? That
Mark
was his
Davis.
name?
Yeah, Mark Davis.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
It was, but I done seen some nasty knockouts you did, bro. That one was nasty though, just because of the shit. I don't know where the ref was at. That man, that boy, shit, man. Look, that boy damn near you hit him with a right hand. He damn near went out the ring before he can get all the way back together. That left was right on top of him. Boom,
Oh yeah.
boom.
Oh
Shit,
yeah.
3-piece and a biscuit. Shit, you can't get it from Popeye spicier than that.
If the Rose wasn't there, you'd have been in the front seat by my wife. Real talk about my daughter sitting down.
Come on,
But
it
that's
was
my
beautiful.
favorite one. Now, if you talking about early on, my favorite one was probably against Kalen Alfred at the Cajun Dome on the Super Series, World Boxing Super Series.
I believe I was at that card. I just don't remember. That was a while ago, huh?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I think I was at that card though. I used to go to them shows at the Cajun Dome. They used to have shows at the Cajun Dome. Out here, they used to have them at the Bell, and you know, and they used to have some shows out in Biloxi back in the day. I used to go to, but I don't know, man. It seems like with the climate of boxing now, we don't get shows. As many live shows as we used to have. Everything is such a pay-per-view base now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And my first time actually seeing you, I believe, like where I knew this guy's from New Orleans. I was rooting for you. I don't know who he was fighting, but it was on Showbox. On Showbox, I was
Against
who Who that was?
Steven Ortiz.
Steven Ortiz. That's right. All right. We about to get into that. That's right. All right. So after you accumulated a record, after you went on that 14 fight win streak, you suffered that hiccup against Steven Ortiz, right?
Uh-huh.
But then you shook back and you kind of back and forth, but then you got to this record that you have now of 19-3-1. But of the three opponents that you lost to, you have lost to world-class talent because you're a world-class fighter.
Yeah.
The combined record of the three opponents that you lost to is 47-2. Meaning somebody got to be undefeated. You lost 3 fights, but their combined record is 47-2. And actually, two of those guys are undefeated. Raymond Muratalla is 19-0, Steven Ortiz 12-0, and Nahir Albright is 16-2.
Yeah,
And
he just
that's right. And so Muratalla's getting ready to fight this weekend. Who's Raymond fighting? Zalasani and Dogny, I believe.
I think not
Oh yeah,
with him. Yeah, keep
that's
up
right.
with him.
That's right. So hopefully we'll be going live. We check that fight out. But let me ask you, out of those 3 fights between Raymond Muratalla, Steven Ortiz, and Nahir Albright, which fight did you learn the most from, and what did you learn?
Shit, that I learned the most from.
Yeah.
Shit, I learned something different in each fight. So you dig what I'm saying? That was at 3 different times in my career, at 3 different times stages in my career and in my life. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, my first fight with Ortiz, my first loss to Steven, I shouldn't have taken that fight. I just got over COVID. But it came up and I'm like, man, I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make the money. I'm trying to put myself out there. And I'm really honestly, when I watched the fight,
Me out, yeah. What you see? Because I'm gonna tell you what I see. But you tell me what you saw when you watch the fight. What you see?
When I double back and watch the fight, I'm like, I guess if you want to say like me saying it, not if you want to say he beat me, but if you talking about ring dominance, I was pushing his ass back the whole fucking fight.
Yeah.
I had scared. He was low blow up. There's a lot of shit that went down. That went down in that fight. But at the end of the day, you held me. You did all that. You got the double. You did what you had to do to win. Fuck it. But do he want to fight me again? Did he? We tried again at that, but didn't want that fucking problem.
Hey man, look. Shit, you would think I sent you these questions. Hold on. So let me ask you that. That's what I'm about to get to. If you had, all right, so out of those three guys that we talking about, if you had to fight one of those guys again, which one would it be?
All three of them.
All three of them. Let's go.
I fuck with Nair. I fuck with Nair. Like, we speak, him and his cousins, we speak. That, like, because out of all three, me and Nair went to whoa. Like, that was a great fucking fight. That was a great fight. Mess up on my part was I went to Philly and my coach was telling me don't let it go to the judges because you in somebody else's home.
Right.
Now, I went against what my nature is as a fighter.
Right.
Make sure I don't go to just. So I went in. Every punch I threw, I was trying to knock his face into the stands. I don't train a fight like that. That's, you see, I'm more boxy. I can box a punch. I'm not a brawler, but I win it. We threw. I think our total punch count for the entire fight, that was an 8-round fight, had to have been like 700-800 punches. We went crazy. We went crazy. He walked out cut. I walked out red. That's a light skin problem, but you dig what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's right.
Right. Major respect out of that game, out of that fight.
That's fine. Everybody got their money out of it.
Oh no, it was loud in there. Loud. I earned my respect out of Philly. And I take that because nigga, I went to y'all house and I made y'all man fight to the fucking end. Like, not just And
it's gonna be hard to get a win in Philly against a Philly fighter. You know how they are about boxing around there, man. That's a real boxing fight.
They tried to bring up Steven's name. And I say, ask him. Yeah. Y'all seen that fight just as much as I seen it. Don't get me wrong, Steven had a good jab. He had a good jab. At the time, my jab wasn't as sharp as it is now. Then, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got that. That's why I give him, as far as that part. Like, he definitely beat me off the jab. But as far as like ring dominance, punching, landed, shot, no man, that was me. Punch count, me. But he got off of boxing look, jab, check hook, pretty much the whole night. Jab, check hook, grab. Damn near like what Devin Haney did for the first part of his career.
Yeah, against Lenore. That what he did against Lenore the whole night. Still got cracked. Jab and grab, baby.
And I respect it. Like, now, I respect it now. But see, with Raymond, when I fought Raymond, that was the biggest stage I had ever been on. And I'm not. This is not no excuse. This is not no excuse. But eras of camp, I believe that, and this not taking nothing for Raymond because the bitch could fight clearly.
Yeah, but that's understood.
I do believe that we could go at it. I could give him we gonna go. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm battle tested. I believe I'm battle tested. Y'all seen that? Fuck, I proved it.
No doubt.
Now he called me with a good body shot that set up the uppercut overhand that took me down. I don't know why Tony decided to stop the count, but fuck it, I ain't got no control over that.
So one thing I'll ask you this, and I'll get back to our regular what I had planned. But this question is kind of like off the record. But do you consider yourself, because it's weird, man? Because looking at your record with 19 wins, 12 of them being knockouts, hell, you are almost considered a power puncher. Looking at not a power puncher, but a knockout puncher. Looking at your record, but to me, You don't fight like a knockout puncher. You pick your shots very well. You're a very good boxer. You know,
Yeah.
do you consider yourself a knockout puncher?
No.
It just comes.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I was. Man, listen. I wish I was a knockout puncher. I wish I was. If I had fucking Deontay Wilder type bomb, I'd go crazy on. I'd go crazy. I'd go
That's right.
with my boxing style, with a fucking dynamite behind this, I go out, bro.
Right.
But
Right.
I don't even like honestly when I train, I don't train in that mindset. I train for power. I train to punch and make my punches be effective and hurt. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a Paul and Malignaggia or box that's more boxing than power. So I gotta land 2 punches to land. No, I want my shit to hurt. I want my shit to be pop. But I'm gonna let my hands fly too because I can't depend on you getting hit because you're not gonna knock everybody out. I don't have that power.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I myself a knockout punch. I let it come. I don't try and force it.
Yeah, but man, you sure make it happen. So right now, you are being trained by Baton Rouge's own Lester Scott. Can you tell me how that relationship with not Travis Scott, I'm sorry. I said Lester. Yeah, who the fuck is Lester Scott? It's good. You being trained. Lester Scott is actually a rapper. A rap out here. Shout out to Lester Scott. But right now you're being trained by Baton Rouge's own Travis Scott.
Yeah, he part
How
of
did that relationship with you and Travis cultivate?
So I seen Dirty Red before out here. You know what I'm saying? And I used to spar with a lot of the guys out of Baton Rouge. Me and Babyface got a good relationship. Eric Walker.
Yeah, that's my partner.
Yeah, rest in peace, Justin Thomas, JT. That was my dog. Like
JT, yes sir.
You know what I'm saying? Babyface, JT. I don't know. John. Fat.
Yeah, I know Fat. Yeah, right. Out of people sleep.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Me and Coach LJ and all them, like those my dudes. And they helped me come up. Like I listen to Fat a lot when he tell me what to do. Cause at one part that nigga was the #1 fighter like in the States when I was coming up. You see what I'm saying? So game recognized game, man. Who the fuck am I to feel like cause I'm from New Orleans, I ain't gonna listen. Man, y'all niggas got it like that. But when I seen Red, I done seen Red a couple of times out here. You know what I'm saying? And as time went along, through a lot of coach changes, as far as for me, like in my camp, I still with my main coach, who is like my daddy, Toby. But everybody, his secondaries and everybody else, we had a lot going on, and just trying to get our team together. And I asked Red because Red tall, more longer, Toby more short, compact. So I can't keep fighting his style if I'm not built like that. You see what I'm saying? We needed that little tweak to the game to have this machine rolling. And we asked Red, and Red, Red been a blessing. And that's like my big brother. That bitch retarded, but that's my dog.
Man, you got some trainers who will actually get upset at that. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you could maximize as a trainer. I know this. If my fighters go to another gym, I'm not upset because it might be something that other trainer might be able to bring out of you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you might be able to bring something that he taught you back to me because boxing is a game where you always should be learning. You
True.
understand what I'm saying? That's right. You should never stop learning. You should always be able to still learn, tighten up. The best fighters, guess what? Floyd Mayweather still had a trainer, right? That nigga, Floyd Mayweather didn't walk to the ring by himself. He still got a trainer. Guess what? Somebody got to tell you to tuck them elbows in, or you might feel like your hands up, but they ain't, right? So you need somebody to kind of oversee that. And when you visit other gyms, you learn different stuff. Sometimes you learn different workouts you might like. You know what I'm saying? Or just sometimes going to another gym, relight that fire for boxing. If you've been going to the same gym, going to a different gym sometimes, or just bring that spark back.
That shit is refreshing. Right. Yes. It is. You ain't saying nothing wrong though. And it's not that I'm like, it's all different styles, it's different looks, it's different takes that you take from people, different things to pick up on. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck, nigga, you can't call yourself the best if you one dimensional. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
you
So
know, and thankfully, we've been allowed in other gyms across America and accepted. You know what I'm saying? And accepted, and then not only that, I earn my respect. It's everybody may come and let you try, but once you go in there and they see like, oh, this cat for real, or like they see the relationship me and my coach have, it's like, yeah, So
now I got a big question for you, all right?
what's
Here we
pop?
go. So we didn't, as fans, we have seen Jeremy Zero Hill fight on ESPN. We've seen you with ESPN and Top Rank. We've seen you with Showbox and PBC. And most recently, we've seen you with The Zone and Matchroom Boxing. Are you currently under contract with any promotional company?
No, surprisingly not.
Eddie Hearn, what you waiting on? Let's go.
What is you
Let's
waiting?
go.
Hold on, let me get closer. What is you waiting on?
What you waiting for, Eddie?
What is you waiting on?
Send the contract, man. Send the contract, brother. You know,
how much I gotta prove myself? How much I gotta show, like, to anybody? Fuck, man.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because Don King's still in the game. You know, he's not as big as he was, but
I've been offered.
Because he got some guys in your division, though. He got AB. AB in your division, right? Broner?
No, he fight at 140, man.
He at 40? No, you at 35, huh?
I'm at 30 now. I've been fighting that one for the past couple fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dropped in.
Yeah,
you dropped at some point in your career. Yeah. All right, let me ask you about that. I didn't notice that you dropped because you started heavier than 130 for sure.
Yeah.
You like the move? You like where you at and weight now at 130?
I guess the fucking diet harder, but if that goes well, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
What you walk around at? What you normally walk around at?
50.
So the weight cut, I mean, 20, that is a big weight cut, but I've seen bigger, and it ain't never easy to just lose all that weight.
Yeah, you give me proper time to do it, it's gonna get done. It just gotta get, that was a lot of errors, even at 35. You got we don't have that. I ain't coming up with the resources that them niggas coming up with. So
got no snack around this mug. Ain't no snack.
Like that nigga trying to figure that shit out on the go. Honestly.
Then it's even worse living in New Orleans, I imagine.
Fucking right. Fucking right. It seems like I always got fights around holiday time, so I can't fucking eat nothing.
Right. Then you got festivals all year. Shit.
All year. You heard me? But shit like that, it was a thing for me and my coach, because he haven't had a fighter get to the level that I'm at. I never got to the level that I'm at. You dig what I'm saying? So this shit really is a science. So your body gotta go with the amount of stress you putting on yourself with the workouts and training and depletion of certain things and nutrients and all this and all that. So you gotta figure that shit out to where it balance out to and that 124 to maybe 32 hours you got to shake back. Your body shake back without you feeling, you know what I'm saying, weaker than, you know what I'm saying. You hear me? So
all right, I'm gonna ask you this: when you get off the scales, once you done weighed in, what's your go-to? What's your go-to meal? What you like to eat?
Chicken parmesan.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't too far off though. You still on diet, then you still eating good.
I mean, you want to eat. So I like the carb load and eat soluble protein to where my body take it. And of course, you're taking in all the fluids that you fucking missing, electrolytes, sodium, all that type of shit.
Right.
But that's like stuff that my body could take in and hold on to and break down. Yeah. I'm not gonna put on no red meat before the fight. Now I'm feeling too heavy and sluggish. You dig what I'm saying? It's something like that. I'm not putting in no fish neither because it burns too easy. So chicken, excuse me, something like that.
You
Chicken,
can hold on to. Right.
some milkshakes or some shit like that. A lot of fruit. Then I eat a fucking bunch of fruit. So yeah.
What fruit? What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit, watermelon. Yes.
This just happened. Hey man, listen, this just happened to me last year.
Boy,
Man, listen. In the morning time, that's what I want for breakfast. Is you can cut me a nice little piece of watermelon, cut that joke up in the bowl. I eat that watermelon for breakfast, man, and surprisingly, it's filling.
No,
you eat enough of it.
Like a dog. Listen, if I'm lying to you, see my lady ain't here. Ask her. You could give me a whole watermelon by myself. I'm gonna eat it. I will eat a whole watermelon by my fucking self. And it ain't gonna take no 2-3 days. No, I'm gonna eat that bitch in one day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And guess what? It's gonna give your body watermelon real good for you. It's gonna hydrate your body, give you a lot of nutrients that you need, and it's not gonna have you too heavy. You know what I mean? It's gonna fill you up more than most fruits, and then it's just a lot of nutrients involved.
Yeah.
So right now we're gonna have a little fun, man. I need you to put on your psychic cap. We about to go into some fights. These fights are actually signed that I'm about to ask you about.
Signed?
And I want to know your prediction on these fights and why. Right? So I got about 4-5 fights for you.
If I know, bottom was up.
All right, here we go. The first fight, we're gonna go Rolly Romero to Saturday night versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. What you talking about?
Man, I'm tweaking to see that fight. I ain't lying. I'm going Pitbull.
You got Pitbull? Man, look. All right, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm going Rolly, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Damn. I like Rolly. Let me tell you why I like Rolly. Pitbull moving up to 140. This is his first fight at 140, right? Rolly, I seen Rolly on the scales, or not the scales, but he did like a little media workout earlier today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the best I ever seen him look. That joker rip. Like I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Rolly look like this. You could tell he trained for this fight. He trained real hard. And one thing, let me tell you about Rolly Romero. That boy done stole some decisions, and he get away when he get his butt whooped or got his ass whooped. He somehow get that win on the scorecards. He find a way. That last fight with Barroso, he fight with that old man. Barroso wearing him out. That referee stopped that fight, and Barroso wouldn't hurt.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't hurt. Rolly got away. Rolly gonna lose that fight. Barroso was tearing him up. Rolly coming on, but them shots wouldn't land.
This is why I say Pitbull. So check me out. This is why I say Pitbull.
I'm listening.
Rolly can hit hard. That's it. That's all I'm gonna give him, really, because he ain't got feet. He ain't really fastest. And especially when he's attacking, when he's being the aggressor, that's when he makes his mistake. That's when he real like his chin up, hands come back down to his chest. Pitbull, no matter what, he fight like this.
He tight, yeah.
But he does this and come up with intention every fucking punch.
Yeah, that's real.
Every punch. If he going to the body, that bitch coming hard. If he going up top, he barely jab. So he dipping in, and even when he punch, if you watch the Javante fight, watch the Gamboa fight, he never raises his chin ever.
Nah, his shit tough. He tough.
Yeah. So Rolly got this small of a window to catch him.
Yeah.
Well, Bull got this big of a window to catch Rolly, because all Rolly hooks is like this. All Rolly hooks is like that.
That boy made the sound effect with it. One time for me. What? How Rolly throw the books?
Am I lying?
Nah, you ain't lying, bro. Look, see, all right. That's why I say I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't know, man. Pitbull is definitely the better boxer. That ain't even a question. Rolly Romero is that awkward. You know, regardless if you boxing or not, sometimes you could be a good boxer. You get in a fight with the right person off the street. They so awkward that it gives you problems.
Yeah, style
That's
make fight. Styles make fight.
that's what Rolly is. That to me,
But this one I'm excited for because it ain't about to be nothing but a fucking brawl for it all. That shit
yeah,
about to take a match.
ain't no way that shit go the distance. If it do, give me the draw.
Give me the draw. Because somebody get hurt. Somebody getting hurt.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so the next fight is on that same card. The main event, we got Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu in the 154-pound division.
Oh.
Sebastian Fundora is taking this fight on short notice, but that could be trouble for Tim Tszyu because Sebastian Fundora got a 9-inch height advantage and an 8-inch reach advantage. Dang.
Yes. Yeah. And Fundora not fucking light. He not light work, son. He ain't light work. Now, ain't this Fundora first fight back since the knockout? If I'm not mistaken, right?
Wait, since he got knocked out?
Yeah.
I think he had one since then. I had to check right quick. Since he lost to Brian Mendoza with that knockout last year, this might be his first fight, though. I thought he had one since then.
I know he hasn't been active like he was before the knockout.
No, he slowed down a little bit.
You heard me? So that's the thing. Tim Tszyu could punch, but is he going to be able to get past Fundora's strength and distance? Like, is he going to be able to get past that? That's the thing.
I got your boy Box Rec up. Nah, he ain't fought since he got knocked out. This is his first fight. Shit.
So I know I'm not tripping. So he coming from a knockout loss to somebody short like that. And it was a mean knockout. Don't get like that shit was. Boy,
yeah.
He got hit. So he had to shake back, and he took this on the short notice with another, if not harder, puncher. So it's gonna be good, but he has the height and fucking power to do it himself. He just can't fight inside like he like to do sometimes.
What I think, that's my whole point with Sebastian Fundora. I don't understand it how he gets in these damn brawls. Yeah. He gets in wars. I watched that fight with Erickson Lubin. Man, how you going tick for tack, man? Use your feet, use your range. God done bless you with this height. You can make this weight at that height.
Yeah.
You gonna have to work to get up in here. Man, he pressing forward instead of working off his jab. And the crazy part is he's a good body puncher to say he that damn tall.
He could, yes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Fucking what, boy? That was a hell of a fight. Ooh-wee.
So I like Tim Tszyu in the fight, but I'm not sleeping on Fundora being at a short notice. Them short notice fights be throwing them fighters off. Look what happened to Anthony Joshua when he fought Andy Ruiz.
Right.
And I can name a few other fights where you take that fight on short notice, and then that fighter who was expected to win or who was headlining that fight, he might not adjust it well. True. Just like with Tank and Issa Cruz. Tank was supposed to fight Rolly before that. Rolly got in some trouble. Issa Cruz stepped in and damn near won.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the replacement with Fundora, but Keith Thurman pissed me off, son. I was looking for him to be fighting.
Man.
You do all that balking and talking, though. Like,
man, just go ahead and hang it up, man. I'm tired of it, man. I actually, I'm a fan. I got respect for all fighters. Let me say that. But I'm not a big fan of Tim Tszyu. He kind of cringy to me. So I'm not the biggest fan. I like what I like the fact that he fights. I like the fact he's active. He is. Yeah. He ain't really turning down fights, so I do like that. But I was hoping Keith Thurman get in there and box his head off. Actually, I was kind of going for Keith Thurman.
Okay.
But the only reason I wasn't going for Keith Thurman because I said if he get that damn belt, is he going to defend it or is he going to hold that shit? If he going to hold it, let Tim Tszyu keep it. At least we get to see good fights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
yes.
That Keith Thurman, man, he talk a good game. I say he talk a good game.
Nah.
You know? So the next fight I want to ask you about coming up April 20th in the lightweight division. That's super lightweight. Let's say that's junior welterweight. Yeah, that's
About the 140, right?
140. We got Devin the Dream Haney versus King Ryan Garcia. What you think about that fight? Who you think wins and why?
Haney. What I think about it, I think. All right, so as far as like boxing wise, I think it's good. As far as promotion wise, I think they both corny as the fuck. They corny as a motherfucker. They corny as the fuck, son. That shit lame as a motherfucker. Ryan Garcia can't talk shit, and Devin Haney just fucking lame to me. Like that nigga's a fucking cornball to me. But
yeah,
Ryan like Ryan a fucking that nigga Ryan really a dweeb, son. Like nigga a real life dweeb, son.
He cringy too. Watching some of the stuff he doing, man, it's almost a slap in the face to boxing, the embarrassment, man.
That Misfits boxing YouTube shit, like, but does it make for boxing as far as like people, because you know the followers he have to the followers he have, yeah, but I got Haney winning that. And I actually want him to win because Ryan Garcia shits to me.
All right, we got a comment. We got two comments from Head Over Pills. Boys, you still on this live? That boy say you look like Regis and I look like Sean Bigger. I don't know who Sean Bigger is, but I'm gonna Google him and I'm gonna find you. Head Over Pills. He better be a good looking. He better be a chicken or something.
Oh, you look like Sean Big talking about you.
Yeah, but he said you look like Regis.
I get that.
I ain't fast skin. You look like Regis, boy.
I get that all the time. Me and Regis don't look nothing like. Me and this nigga
on our ass right now.
About that shit all the time. Like when niggas stay calling us saying, I'm like, son, Regis short. I'm tall. Look, my tattoos ain't the same as his. Y'all just see a light skinned nigga with tats and think we looking like. Watch out.
Regis got that big chest tattoo and you do too. That's what they say.
Yeah, man, watch out, man.
All right, so here we go. We taking you. We both got Devin Haney. Let me tell you. Let me talk more about Ryan Garcia right quick. We get to that. From the moment this fight was signed, when they showed Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I know there's an airport. They got to a little shoving contest.
Yeah,
I knew Ryan was about to be doing the most from there, and ever since then, Ryan gonna sell the fight. Now, let me say, I did respect Ryan a lot before the Tank fight. What I respected about him was, to me, he was the only person that was calling Gervonta out. I ain't hear nobody else calling him out. He was legitimately calling him out for years. And he stepped up to the plate and took the fight.
True.
But I felt like he could have, nobody knows how his body felt from that shot, but I felt like he could have kept going. I felt like he was just trying to prevent the highlight knockout in that fight. That's right.
He was. No, when it happened, because we was watching it downstairs, I had my family over, and my brother was bucking because he a better, and he was betting on, I guess, Ryan. I'm like, dog, Ryan not about to win this fight.
No way.
But when I do this, Ryan not about to win this fight. Ryan went out there and tried to be the aggressor, which I commend him on. But technique could beat that. Once nigga, I don't care how fast you is. Once we learn your timing, you hit. And then when he got caught with that body shot and took that knee, he could have got up. You could have fought past that. You just didn't want it to get, which he admitted to on a face-off between him and Devin Haney. You're like, what would you have done? I'd have got the fuck up and fought, just like Devin Anderson, man. I'd have fought. I wasn't gonna just take no knee and quit. But at that point, you done made your money. You got dropped once, which you had planned in your head. Don't act like that shit left your head. You had that shit still in your head when nigga dropped you. Then you got caught this body shot. Yeah, it hurt. It probably was like, but once that lung shake back, stand up. You could have moved your feet. You could have grabbed, did whatever to survive.
That's right. Jab and grab. You a little bit longer than Tank. Use your leg. You fast. You show his hand speed and foot speed. Make him come get you. It wasn't that much longer left in the round, but to save face and to save his image,
take that knee and just say fuck it. Yeah.
And so that makes me
We
think
gonna
that
see. We got if you got the eye, you seen that shit.
I think Devin gonna stop him, and Devin don't stop a lot of people. The reason I say Devin gonna stop him, I think Devin, the referee gonna wave it off. His Ryan delusional ass ain't gonna come out the corner. That's what I believe. Like I think he's gonna have a hard time getting to Devin. Devin gonna start touching them up, and Devin looks like he's in wonderful shape right now. They showed a picture of Devin. I saw him training maybe 2 days ago, and he still got a little while left to go. So hopefully he ain't overtraining. But the way what I see from Ryan, even if Devin overtrained, he'll be all right.
He's straight. Yeah, he's straight. Ryan going to Derrick James, and this ain't a shot at Derrick James, but it's Ryan himself. It just listen, Ryan got to his status. I'm not taking nothing. I don't give a fuck what he did to him. I don't know none of it. But he got this status in the pros through Instagram, through the followers, not through his actual technique or none of that. He just he ain't putting punches and bunches together. He got knockouts off of the hook. You know what I'm saying? But he really you ain't really seen nothing that make you feel like Ryan complete. You see what I'm saying?
No, I haven't.
I mean, other fighters that don't have that recognition that he has that I feel like, man, what? Yeah. Me personally, if I was 140 and I had fuck Ryan up. But
then one thing, see, this one thing I'm gonna say, Rounds coming, and I think he still is. He with Golden Boy. One thing about Oscar and them Golden Boy fighters, Oscar is he gonna let his fighters. He gonna make sure you look good. You know what I'm saying? When Canelo was with Oscar, Canelo wouldn't fight no big fights.
Man.
You know, and Canelo, that's why he left Golden Boy, because he wanted the big fights. Now it seems like he don't want the big fights, but at that time he wanted the big fights.
Yeah.
Right. So
real tough on his high horse.
But Oscar is gonna look at some of the guys Oscar got in this camp. They what's your boy name? You got Zereaux Ramirez. He getting ready to fight. He ain't really fought nobody. There's another guy in Oscar's camp. Look, Mexican. He's about 42-0, 43-0. I can't think of his name right now.
Damn.
Yo, no, that's your boy fighting Canelo, Jaime Munguia. I like Munguia, but he got the weakest 41, 42-0 resume I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That boy got about 40-something fights. Shit. I can't name 2 people on there. People don't even know who he is. At that point, at 40-something fights, your career should be damn near over. His shit still getting started.
Right.
Crazy. So next fight I got for you is in the heavyweight division. It's coming to us May 18th. We got the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, versus Alexander Usyk. Who you rocking with and why?
No lie. If Tyson Fury come correct, Tyson Fury.
Me too. I'm biased, and then I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a big ass Tyson Fury fan, man.
Oh no, yeah, he earned it. He fucking.
Yeah, and I'd rather see him at Undisputed. And as the sport of boxing in itself should be pulling for Tyson Fury to beat Alexander Usyk, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
I want to see the Fury and Joshua fight. I don't want to see Usyk and Joshua again. We done seen that shit twice. We know what's happening.
Right.
You know, and Fury and Joshua both, their clock might be ticking. So boxing should want to see Fury win, and hopefully we get the Fury Joshua fight, because it don't look like we're gonna get the Joshua and Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
Not you. I'm talking to my brother. I'm talking to my brother.
All good, but I'm just saying I'd rather see Fury win so we get at least see Joshua and Fury, because I don't think we're gonna be able to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think that one.
No, and it'll be a crying shame if those three never mix it up. At least Wilder fought Fury, but AJ, he got to fight one of those guys. You know, to me,
I agree. Because for the longest, it was those the big three names of the heavyweight kings.
That's right.
Of the past what that was about since seven years, 7 maybe 10 years, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? So for the past decade, that's been the three. That's been the three. Cause who else they had? Who else they had like that? We thought Andrew Ruiz was gonna be it. And don't get me wrong, Andrew Ruiz could fight.
Yeah,
But once he won that belt and went back to turning the fluffy and AJ got it back, you ain't seen or heard from him since then.
that's
He not
right, man.
like
He fought. I saw him fight one time. Chris Arreola.
yeah,
He won that fight. Didn't look too good, but let me tell you what I like about Ruiz and the heavyweight division. They got another guy who kind of like this. What separates Ruiz in the heavyweight division is him being a Mexican heavyweight. And so when you in Rome, you do as the Romans. So he probably the biggest heavyweight. He probably the biggest kid boxing there in the gym.
right,
But he in there with a whole bunch of small kids, and small kids gonna throw more combination punches.
right.
4, 5, 6 combination punches. You ain't gonna see no heavyweight throwing no 6-punch combination. 4,
True,
5, but he learning that because that's who he's sparring with. And when you watch him, Ruiz throw some fast ass combinations, he'll put them shots together more than any other heavyweight I see. You
true.
know,
I agree.
so I think that's what separates him. You got Jared Anderson. He's getting ready to fight in a few months in Dallas. I like Jared Anderson. They still need to take him along a little bit. He's not ready for the championship level yet, but I
Yeah.
like him. I think he got good skill. And there's another guy, Frank Sanchez. I think he's underrated.
That, that boy could box. Ooh, that boy
Listen,
could box.
Frank Sanchez
Boy,
will
that boy
fight. So
could box.
I'm wondering
Listen,
what they're waiting on with him. The heavyweight division got some up and coming stars. So it's time to start seeing these people mix it up, man. I'm ready to see these fighters get together and fight, and I'm ready to see you get back in the ring. So Bob
see,
Arum, Eddie Hearn, Al
I'm ready.
Heyman, Don King, get it right.
Man, look. I think that's just the downfall state of boxing that we in, period. That everything too hard to make happen. You ain't giving the people what they trying to see. It's too much business and all this and all that, man. Excuses or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I already know because I ain't to that level, but fuck the level that I'm at now. Fuck you see fighters. Oh, 1 minute. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that fight. Then the next minute, if that person have a good night, nah, I ain't ready. Nah, I don't want. He too tall. It's something. It's always something. When you should have just been, man. Look, if y'all want to get the views and numbers up, man, make this fight happen. You dig what I'm saying? Because Spencer Crawford gave us hope. Then Devin Haney and fucking Loma gave us hope. Like, oh, boxing about
right,
to check. And next year, we ran poof. We back in the L meet. We done lost Showtime. We done lost HBO. Now we got to figure out who the fuck gonna show the fights. They got
right.
Tyson
We,
and your boy on Netflix.
man,
Whatever.
first of all, I believe all that's scripted.
Yeah.
That ain't real boxing to me. And I don't support the Jake Paul fights. I don't. The only time I really watched the fight, I think he fought on that Mike Tyson Roy Jones undercard.
Yeah.
Might have knocked out Nate Rock. I watched him then, didn't take him serious. But I just recently watched Jake Paul in his last fight because he was fighting. He was the co-main event on the Amanda Serrano card.
Uh-huh.
And
When he
Serrano,
knocked out,
that's right. But when I watched Jake Paul, honestly, I said, damn, Jake Paul done got a lot better. He not
he did.
just looking better. You can tell he done paid to get good training. I see skill. And I say, damn, well, he compete in the cruiserweight division. That's not a top heavy division. So I ain't saying he can win the world championship, but he damn sure can compete from what I done seen out of cruiserweight division.
I agree. I agree. I feel like he take this sport serious to a degree of he's a competitor. Like he take the yeah he's not what he started out as. Let me say that he
But
ain't what he
then,
started out as.
but then right after this fight, less than a month later, this bullshit is signed. You know,
Yeah,
and the sad part, I ain't saying like Mike Tyson can't knock him out, but that to me, that's people who don't know the sport of boxing. This man is 57 years old.
I 60. I just said that. Yeah, he's
He's
60. So I
50.
think
Come on, man.
yes, man. Them 3 man. Mike Tyson smoked like a fucking train, man. That nigga, them 3 years plus. He's 60, man. Yeah, we
Man,
still have old Tyson. But age and time is a real thing, man. Fuck what you talking about.
listen, I seen him. I don't know if they was out in Vegas, they was out somewhere, but it was too much walking. So they wheeled him in a wheelchair because they didn't want him walking that far. He didn't want to walk that far. I'm saying if you can't walk that far, your ass don't need to walk to the boxing ring. You know what I mean? They got to wheel you in a wheelchair. So of course it's a money grab for both of them, and I'm not mad at that. You know, make your money, but you can't steal mine. You know, shit. That's just what it is with me, bro.
What? Boy, nigga ain't never told you that. Somebody need to tell him, boy, it's expensive to be poor. Boy, that shit, boy, I ain't trying to give you no more.
That's right, man. So, yeah, man. And if you a smart person, you know what? I don't believe nobody gonna win. They gonna have everybody putting money on who gonna win. If you're a smart man, sprinkle a few coins on the draw. Just sprinkle a few coins on the draw.
Jones and Tyson shit where everybody thought.
Man, that wasn't nothing but a sparring match. To me, and if you watch that fight, Mike actually looked better than Roy, though. I will say that. I thought Mike looked better.
Roy wasn't trying to get in there and really,
No. I felt like Roy was holding back. I felt like Tyson was trying hard, but Tyson don't need to be in no boxing ring, man. This sport ain't nothing to play with. So that's why I say it's scripted, man. Ain't no way I can't see them letting Jake Paul knock Mike Tyson out. And somewhere I just think they're gonna fight to a draw and say it's a draw and rob everybody of their money. But those fights, they are bringing new boxing fans in, I guess. You know, but as boxing promoters, we need more shows, man. This should not be the first show from PBC, and we damn near the first quarter over with. Right. We damn near April 1st. This is the first show PBC got this month. You know how many fighters on that roster? How everybody gonna get a fight this year? Right. If this is your first show, you must be about to be doing shows every 2 weeks. So Andy Ruiz, he got big names, but ain't nobody fighting. So I just be wondering what these guys doing with the promoters doing, these days. Bob Arum, I like Top Rank, but I'm not a fighter. I don't know the ins and outs, but as a fan, I like Top Rank because they will give us free shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can catch a show on ESPN or ESPN Plus without paying $80, man. The Zone, you got to either pay a monthly subscription, and the Zone wasn't bad, but now that subscription like $200 a year for the Zone. Yeah, it's like $225. Pay-per-views, $60, $80 every time you got to watch PBC. And for a real boxing fan, shit, I'm gonna buy it.
Right.
You know?
But that's
or buy a box stick. But I'm gonna buy something, you know what I mean? But I support boxing. I buy the fights. I don't really do the 5-stick thing too much. But I feel like we should be treated to some free shows, man. Some of these shows should be free. Like this card we getting ready to watch, if it wasn't for Rolly and Pitbull, I know Ears landed Lars on the card, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. But this main event is not pay-per-view worthy.
Yeah.
Tim Zoo ain't no big name in America. Maybe in Australia, he ain't no big name out here. To me, with Keith Thurman was more the A side. If you looking at name wise, I know Zoo got the belts and this is his division, but Keith Thurman the one gonna sell the fight.
You ain't lying. Out here.
Right. So that was my thing, man. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these upcoming bouts. And man, that was pretty much the show. That's what I had for you today, man. Anything you want to say to the world, to the fans out there watching, or anybody, any shout outs you want to give, feel free. Go ahead. It's your time.
Man, look, first of all, thank you. Shout out you for putting me on, having me on, dog. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? This was a great conversation. You dig what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Definitely continue to be on the well because I'm coming and I'm really like that. I just want y'all to know that I'm really like that. I'm going to put the whole Louisiana on. Don't think I'm just because I'm from I fuck with the whole boot. You dig what I'm saying? I gotta hold it down for us because we all coming from a place where they ain't really looking for us. So we gotta, make that light shine through. Thank God for the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? For recognition. And man, check me out, man. Fuck Jeremy Zereaux, it's out. The gumbo man, you dig what I'm saying? Y'all can follow that counts. I don't feel like saying all of them. Just look up Zereaux, Zereaux, and I'm gonna show up. You hear me? I'm gonna see that
That's
face.
right. Hit my man up at Instagram. Say Zereaux with the EAUX. Put that flavor on there. You know.
You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. That is our time. And as always, like, subscribe, protect yourself at all times. We out. Peace. Appreciate you, Jake.
Thank you, brother.